Today I'm aboard the Scarab 255 Open ID. We're on Lake Cadillac here on a crisp fall day with a little bit of wind blowing, and we're seeing the attributes of this big new jet boat from Scarab. Lots of freeboard. It's hip high almost. It's powered by twin 250 horsepower Rotax jet engines, and I'll tell you what, you feel like you're driving a jet. We got on plane in 2.4 seconds, very little bow rise, 30 miles an hour in 4 seconds flat, which is one of the quickest times we tested all year. And the top speed was 54.3 miles an hour. Now, one thing I love about how the power comes on, it feels like you're shot out of a cannon, but it comes on really smoothly, which is really important because you're going to be using this boat for water sports. We have a tow point on the T-top here. And, you know, I've been on some jet boats where the acceleration was so abrupt, you know, you're probably going to yank your guy's arms out of socket. But I love the way it smooths on. Now, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our Boating World YouTube channel. That way you're going to get access to all the latest and greatest boats we test. One thing I love is this driving position. You're right in the middle. You have a flipped out bolster at the leaning post, so the driver can get right in the center line and can have two people off to the side of him. It's a really nice setup. Let's check it out. Make sure you tell everybody in your boat to hang on. Wow, look at that turning radius. Unbelievable. Doyle, last year we were in Sarasota, and I got to see one of the coolest innovations of the year, and that was the unveiling of the 195 Open that had a really cool feature that I'm seeing we've morphed into the 255 here.
Absolutely new for this year, Alan. We're introducing our 255 Open ID, and the feature that we're discussing,
drum roll,
is the tailgate.
No, that's
Now I'm on the water.
Yeah, man. Like I say, at the tailgating parties, you know, you go to the game, it's like this on the water, you know.
You're on the water, you want to be close to the water. With jet power and what we can do in the stern, it gives you a whole lot more usable space inside of that 25-foot window.
Well, you know, and yeah, you have 25 feet. Now you just added a couple more feet here. Now you're...
So let's call it a 27.
Yeah, there you go. Doyle, tell me about the seats here. These are pretty cool.
Unique feature, Alan, as you can see. The one up next to me is actually facing forward for riding. These two are facing aft. All are removable and repositionable, so you can have 4 facing aft, 4 facing forward, or if you want, you can remove these and store them, and you have a full width sun pad.
Nice. All right, this helm and leaning post is so unique. Well, what I love is you got the captain sitting right smack dab in the middle, so he can have 2 co-pilots telling him both at the same time which way to go. I like that. But this center drop down is cool.
It is a very substantial seat, great footrest, great comfort, and for the captain, when you're in the performance mode, we've designed a drop down bolster so that you feel completely locked in. Like you said, you have room for a companion on both sides.
That's awesome. For one thing, I love the size of this helm. You have plenty of room to add things like this ginormous display here.
That is your helm. That's your control station, all in one. Stereo, all your engine functions, speed, you name it. A couple other things we built in. There's small recesses here with non-skid in them for phones. And if you also look, we built in actual phone holders.
Right.
With power. Because that's where the world wants to be. Everybody lives with their phone.
You know, this boat was so easy to drive, even though you have twin engines. That throws a lot of people, especially twin jet engines. Definitely throws your average person coming from the stern drive world. I like the fact you just simplified it down to one lever. That's brilliant.
It is one single control. It makes it simple. Jets are very, very easy to drive. They're very responsive. Having a single control takes all that nerves away from the owners.
Well, Doyle, when you're out on the water, you know, you got the whole gang with you, and You're going to have some people that need to get out of wet swimming suits and maybe hit the head on occasion. Looks like you guys have nailed it here.
When you go boating for the day, Alan, and you hit it. Not only do you have a changing compartment for wetsuits and all the above, you obviously have a head facility. You're not forced to go back to the dock. You can certainly extend your day.
Yeah, that's huge. Doyle, one thing I like about this is a Scarab. You got that aggressive bow here. It's still a lot of room, but it narrowing up here gives it a predatory look.
Why'd you call it that? It does, but it's also very functional. It's designed, Alan, as access to the dock, access to the beach. And at that point, under this lid, is a bow ladder,
right,
as well as anchor storage.
Great.
So again, the idea is to get as much multi-purpose functionality as we can.
For more information on the Scarab 255 Open ID and other great boats, go to boatingworld.com. There you're going to find hundreds of our boat test videos. And also make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Alan Jones, and thanks for being part of our boating world.